Hi guys, today I wanted to do a really quick review giving the breakdown of the difference between the Clarisonic Mia 2 and the Clarisonic Mia Fit. I'm just gonna cut all the extra stuff and just talk what are the real facts, what are the things that matter, and what are the actual differences between these two devices. First of all, let's talk price, because we all know money is just what it's all about. The world runs on money, it's a fact. I'm gonna talk about it. So, the Mia 2 has obviously been out for a while in Australia, and this costs $199. In other words, this is $200. The Mia Fit has recently launched in Australia. I think it's been out internationally for a little longer, and this is $315. Now think about that for a second. This is $116 more than this. And I think that's a lot. More than 1.5 times your Mia 2. Like, show me why you are worth that much more. What is it? To be honest, they really do the same thing, but I will talk about the small differences and which one I actually prefer. I have been gifted both of these for free because I couldn't afford to have even one, let alone two Clarisonics, so Clarisonic gave me these. This video isn't sponsored or anything, but I did get these for free. So similarities, they both have two buttons, like an on and off switch, and one that adjusts the speed. They both have two speeds. One is a more like gentle speed, and then you've got like the more universal kind of powered up speed. The difference between these two in regards to that is this one, both settings go for 60 seconds, and this one, the highest setting actually goes for 80 seconds. So they both still have the T-zone timer, which is 20 seconds for like your forehead, 20 seconds for like this area, and 10 seconds for each cheek. Whereas this one, on the higher mode, it actually goes for 80 seconds. So you have 20, 20, 10, 10, and then you have an extra 20 for like the décolletage area, which I think is actually really important because I love using my Clarisonic here just to kind of even up the skin. It helps with like matching the foundation to your neck. Like if you're using all this skincare and like a Clarisonic on your face, and then you're applying foundation later and trying to like match it to your neck, which you haven't like been looking after in the same way, it makes it way more obvious, the difference. So I really like that. But you could just turn this on again and use it for like another while until you're done. It's not necessary to have this. They essentially do the same thing. So the extra powered up setting where you have the extra 20 seconds, maybe you're thinking like, oh, that could be harder to program, maybe that's why it costs more. But to actually like set the programming for this, like compared to this, you don't need to, there's hardly, I do engineering, I know what it's like to program devices, and it is so easy to just add like an extra 20 seconds to something. I do know they probably, like they would have had to make like different chips to go in this, which had that setting like already put into it. So that is a little bit of cost, but like it doesn't justify that extra $116. The chargers are quite different. So the Mia 2 has just like your normal wall charger. This is the Australian plug, and it's magnetic, it just clips in there and you just lay it down like this to charge it. Whereas the Mia Fit comes with a little stand, which I like, and a USB charger. So I think it's not magnetic, it just sits in there and charges. Both are like wireless charging, which is good. I think the go with the USB charger is they're really pushing this for travel, and I get that, like you don't need to have like an adapter for each country, and most people charge like their phones or they have a computer. People should be able to charge their Clarisonic some way, even if it's just a USB and not like a plug. But I do wish they included like a plug with a USB attachment, and you could kind of do that, because sometimes you don't have a lot of those. Like you need to charge your iPhone, and it's a bit of a first world problem, but I would have preferred if it came with a wall charger. As you can tell, this one is actually significantly smaller. When I kind of see them at a distance, I kind of go, oh, they're not really that different in size. But when you like lie this on your countertop, look how much more space this takes up. This one takes up all this space around it, whereas this one takes about the same space of like the brush head of the first one. To have a stand for this, you have to buy like a much more expensive model, and it comes with a stand. Or I guess you could DIY your own stand, but then it's not going to look as nice on your countertop or your sink. So I really love how compact this is. It's like they've just put all the kind of like wiring technology, they've kind of just like whoop and shifted it up and like squeezed it all into here. So some of the money obviously is having to redesign this to now fit into this really small and compact little device. So yeah, I get it. Some people do prefer the handle because they find it easier to hold onto and they just kind of like that motion. I personally am really happy with this. I prefer how compact this is. It takes up so much space and I don't like that. In terms of what they come with, this one, the Mia 2, does come with a case for travel. So you can still use it for travel. Clicks in like that. Oh, it's meant to have a brush head cover. Normally it does. And it comes with the charger, a little sample of the cleanser, and the sensitive brush head. The Mia Fit doesn't come with a case because you just put on your brush head cover and it's all ready to go. It does come with a charger and a mini sample of the Radiance cleanser. This brush head is also the Radiance brush head, which I've been trying out since receiving this, and I do really enjoy this. I enjoy that it's a bit softer and kind of gets around my nose a lot easier, where this one was a bit harder to kind of get in all the crevices of my face and a bit harsher. So I've really been liking it. The brush heads are the same price, there's no value difference there. But if you do prefer this brush head, maybe you want to go for that model, but you have to replace the brush heads every 3 months anyway, so it doesn't matter. So what do I prefer? Well, as you could probably tell, I really prefer this one just because it's a lot smaller. I really like it. I really love the extra 20 seconds you have to do your décolletage, but it's just as easy to do that with this. If you aren't super picky about how your bathroom looks, and if you don't travel heaps, I would say go with this one. It is so much cheaper, $200 compared to $315. I don't think the jump up in money is worth it, personally. I'm going to use this because I got it for free and I'll probably give this one to a friend. But if you are deciding to buy a Clarisonic, especially for the first time, I would say go with the Mia 2. And if you travel a lot, maybe have a bit more extra money in the bank account, and you've used Clarisonic before and know that it works for you and that you like it, go for the Mia Fit. Anyway, that was my review. Let me know in the comments which one you prefer or which one you would buy for yourself, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!